So next what we're going to go into is another segment of our meetup, and it's called the Cutting Edge Tool. And this is something that we do every single meetup. And the Cutting Edge Tool is a 10-minute segment to talk to you about a tool that we're using currently in our business that is helping our business grow. This month's Cutting Edge Tool is called SimpliSafe Security Systems. You guys, have you heard of it? Do you use it?
I do.
You do use it? Okay. Okay. Has anyone ever had an AC unit stolen from their house or a refrigerator go walking off in the middle of the night? I have, and it's just not fun because when you have, typically we get vacant house policies on our vacant houses when we're flipping them. And when I first started doing this, I thought a vacant house policy covered theft and vandalism. And it only covers one of them, and it's not theft. It only covers vandalism. Vacant house policies typically don't cover theft. So if someone breaks into your house and steals your $2,500 brand new stainless steel appliance package, you got to go buy another one. Insurance is not going to cover that. So we have a lot of vacant houses as we're flipping and as we're getting them ready for rent. So what we've started using is SimpliSafe. It is a portable security, home security system. It does not require Wi-Fi, right? Because we typically don't have Wi-Fi in our vacant houses. So we don't have to set up Wi-Fi to use it. I believe it operates through a cell signal. I was trying to figure it out the other day.
Yeah, it does.
Oh, thank you. It operates through a cell signal. So all it is one little base station that you plug in. So you do have to have electricity in the house. The utilities have to be on for it to operate. You plug in the base station. They give you a couple of things that you put around the house with stickies. One is a keypad where you program in your PIN to activate and deactivate the alarm system. They give you a motion sensor. This isn't a standard package that we buy. There's a motion sensor you just stick right on the wall, and then there's like 5 or 6 entryway sensors that you stick on the windows and on the doors. I believe on Amazon it's like $220 for the basic package, and I set one up in a house that we are renovating today. It took me like 15 minutes. The whole thing to set up, to put all my things up on the walls, to program my keypad, and then to activate it through the SimpliSafe system. So what's really cool about SimpliSafe is that they've gotten technologically savvy. All you do is download an app on your phone. It's the SimpliSafe app, and that's where all of your systems lie. And you can activate them right on the app, deactivate them. If your contractor is coming in and he accidentally sets off the alarm and you don't want the police showing up, you can just go right into your app and deactivate it right from there. So it's all remote. But it does have a 24/7 police service. So after 3 days, once you get it all set up, you're in a 3-day test mode. But once that 3-day test mode is up, when the alarm goes off, the police are notified, and they do come to your house because they have come to our house before. Yes, Alexa.
My office got broken into recently. We use SimpliSafe at my office as well. And
Nice.
It got broken into, and sure as heck went off. Cops came.
Yeah.
And then we moved the same one. So we
Yep.
just inform the police department anytime we move it.
Mhm.
And it's awesome. I mean, it definitely gives a level of confidence
Yeah.
that things are going to be okay.
Yeah. That's what's nice about it is it's portable. So when you sell the house, you can take it and move it to the next house. You can turn the service on and off with SimpliSafe. There's no contracts like ADT or the wired systems. It's a monthly subscription. You turn it on while you're using it, and you turn it off when you're not using it. So there's 2 different plans. One is $14.99 a month, and then one is $25.99 a month. I typically go with the $25.99 a month because it gives me remote access on my phone to deactivate it and activate it. And $25 a month and a $212 system versus a missing $2,500 appliance package, which has happened, completely worth it. Gabe, do you have a question?
Yeah, so you said, so there's not a contract with it.
No contract.
So if you have something that's like, you're paying the $25 a month, but you go to Guatemala and then you go to like another trip like Italy or something in 1 month, and you're obviously not there for a whole month, you can just deactivate the package totally and then just reactivate it when you get back.
Yeah.
Well, have you done that internationally, Alexa? Alexa travels quite a bit internationally.
I haven't taken the security But the other thing is, like, you have to let the police know when you move it.
Yes.
Because it is tied to, so you set
It's
it
tied
up.
to your local police station.
Certain places you have to
Yes.
file a permit. So sometimes you have to have something on file with the county.
Yeah,
I
I will
was-
say though, I think I've done almost every county in Central Florida. We've always called to verify whether we need a permit, and we don't usually. So that is one thing to keep in mind when you set it up. Just make sure that particular location does not require a permit in order for the police to come out.
That 3-day
Mm-hmm.
period, does that change when you move it, or no, is that you don't have to redo 3 days of?
It's when you change locations.
So-
You know what? That's a good question. It's when you first set it up. It goes into test mode when you first set it up because most people will accidentally set it off or they just don't know how it works yet. So they don't want the police coming out those first 3 days when you're in test mode. So when you first start it, it's in test mode for those 3 days because it gets activated when you first plug in that base station. But once you activate it, it's done with that test period. So I take that back.
So when you move it, you just have to notify the police of the new address.
Correct.
where it's at.
And that's all done through the app. I have a dashboard on my app right now. I think we have like 4 properties on there. At any given time, I can go into that property, cancel the subscription, cancel that property out, add the new property in there. So it's all done on the phone. It's very, very easy. Like I said, it took me 15 minutes to set it up at our house today. So, cool. Any other questions on Simply Safe? Best place to buy it is Amazon. I haven't found it anywhere cheaper. Home Depot sells it, I think, and Lowe's sells it. Sometimes they go on sale there, but I just get them off of Amazon, and you can usually get same-day shipping. So when someone tells me, hey, someone's looking in your windows, I'm like, oh, same-day shipping. Go put the Simply Safe in, we're out.
Their own website does refurbished ones every once in a while.
Yes,
on
thank
sale.
you.
And
Yep.
I've bought those on sale. So I think
I have
got
too.
my last set for like $165
Mhm.
refurbished from the Simply Safe site. So
Yep.
that's a good option too.
Good point. Yep. Okay. Awesome. Let's move on.